when last we left our heroes. So you guys had just finished speaking with Commander Vari in the stone giant temple, the ruins of a stone giant temple, and I suppose negotiated to be, somewhat aligned. And in doing so, they decided to give you some gifts to help you along your travels. They did give you some coin. Did I give you guys that amount that it is? No?
I don't think so.
Okay, I will give that to you. And then they also brought you to this side chamber of the temple where this is clearly their store for all of their magical equipment, and everything was like beautifully arranged by how powerful it was. Everything had like perfect little labels on it, much like the supplies you guys found in that first room. And you were given the opportunity to get one magic item and one potion, with the exception of a couple things. So do you guys want to do it in character, talk about what you're going to get, or do you guys just want to...
Do you want me to fire up our warning?
Oh, I'm so sorry. No. Yeah, well, let's do the warning, and then we'll...
We've got our campaign.
Fuck, let's do that fucking
now.
Warning.
Yeah.
Steven, calm the fuck down.
This is why we need the warning, guys.
Let's sex up this warning.
Yeah.
The following D&D campaign is rated TV MA LSVEC. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, extreme nerdiness, and player character conspiracy theories. It is intended only for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty good.
We made a small adjustment for this group.
It's an LSVEC stream, apparently.
Yeah. I was like, should I warn them about silliness? No, I should warn them about the conspiracy theories. All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, so you guys are in this chamber with James, as you learned, not Jason. And he is helping you sort of navigate the list of items that you are allowed to get.
Oh. I'm gonna just take a moment. I'm gonna be super pale right now because you guys don't. I mean, I don't think you guys saw this, but I just threatened the commander. So I'm just gonna run to a corner and just start vomiting from having this pure adrenaline rush. So I'll be back in a moment. You'll just hear
Perfect.
So.
You said perfect. Perfect vomiting.
I love it.
And then we'll make my way back over.
Just around his shoes, but not on them.
Yeah.
Well, after throwing up through the mask, nothing can beat that. That was my favorite. Possibly favorite moment so far.
Okay.
Well, this is great. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, wrong accent.
Deja vu.
Who are you?
I'm gonna just immediately grab this glowing orb and just be like, dibs, and then I'm just gonna throw it in my pocket, and I'll grab 2 healing potions.
If you're feeling better, Pepino, can you juggle them?
The potions?
And the orb?
I don't think that's a very good idea.
I can give it a try.
Oh, no, that's all right. I hate to have anything happen to it.
Yeah.
Just curious.
No. Greg can juggle them. Easy.
Of course.
But I'll give him a call. I'll see what he's doing.
Wonderful.
Maybe later.
Great. Well, all right. So I'm going to take, and I'll just go over and I'll be like, well, the wand looks good. And I'll take the little bubbling orange potion of fire breathing, unless, does anyone else want any of these? Either of these? Going once, going twice. Because Llennoc in a mood, he's ready to roll to get back to that egg. All right, that's great. Okay.
I forgot about this damn egg.
Wonderful.
Iliana's going to consider everything, and then settle on a shield that will give her the +1 as well as a potion of poison protection.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You never know.
Derik notices a staff that can turn into a snake, and that's a double entendre if he's ever seen one, and so he grabs it without thinking of anything else.
Perfection.
Very biblical.
Oh, I'm the only one left.
Yeah.
Llennoc will be on you
Locke will
like,
kind of
what do you want? What do you want?
rummage through things. He seems really interested in the short sword, and he grabs a potion right away. And sort of puts it just real, it's where he can easily get to it. It's a healing potion, just in case, considering what happened before. He'll be kind of rummaging through, and he'll pick up this sort of odd rod thing. It's this. It's like, what is this? Is it a handle to something? And he'll sort of look it over. His eyes will get big, and then he'll put it away.
And you guys see Elzaris walk over to look at the short sword that Locke was looking at and go ahead and sheathe that. And then she will also pick up the other greater healing potion.
Did
That
Iliana
bad boy.
see Locke puts the handle into his bag, or the whatever into his bag, the rod? Were you doing it sleight of hand?
Oh no, I wasn't being sneaky at all.
Okay. Alright. Just for my own benefit, I'm going to 16. Iliana will kind of step over. What did you get?
Well, you want to see something neat?
Sure.
You ever seen one of these? And Locke will pull out the rod, sort of show it to her.
That rod's got quite a bit of heft to it, Locke.
Iliana, as he's starting to pull something out, is like, oh. What is this?
Let me show you a trick. And so Locke will hold it up in front of her. He'll click one end of it, and then he'll let it go, and the rod will stay perfectly in place. And then he'll grab it and do a couple pull-ups.
Nice.
Oh, whoa.
Nice.
This is an immovable rod. Go ahead, try to move it.
Oh, Locke's in great shape.
That's amazing.
Wow, yeah.
Iliana will try to move the rod.
Nice.
Obviously,
Okay.
it does not move.
Go ahead. No, you can make an athletics check.
Oh, well, sure.
I mean, I don't know
Well,
if
I
you can, but
guess.
you can certainly
A
try.
13 athletics.
Ooh, yeah, it's staying put.
That's pretty amazing.
Yes, they've got 1,000,001 uses.
I'm sure.
One of the old men in the village I'm from had one, and it was sort of the envy of many other fishermen. It can hold an immense amount of weight, which was useful in multiple ways, but I can think of some other uses for it as well.
Derik knocks down the story idea. Fisherman with the greatest rod. And then
Quite a few uses. That's
All right.
interesting.
Locke will reach up and click one end of it and pull it right out of the air, no problem.
Wow.
Well, it looks like we've all got our stuff, right? Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get on my horse, and I'll be ready for you all right over here.
Really quick. Like, I would know that magic items just don't break easily, right?
Yeah, I think given your background, you would. Yeah.
Like, I could just drop this orb and it would pretty much be fine, right? Like, it would take a lot
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can be a little reckless with it.
Sure.
Okay. I just wanted a mental note. Thank you for clarifying. Okay. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. This place is weird.
So
No offense to you, Jason.
Before you guys go, Derik says, "Hey, look at me!" And he's holding his new staff out as if it is a penis. He says, "Look at me! I'm Mr. Snake Staff for a dick."
Impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you. Then I oh, I forgot to mention I was also grabbing a mind reading potion because it will help me figure out if someone really is Jefferson or not.
I mean, sometimes it's nice to pretend, isn't it?
Oh! Lennox gonna crack out. Oh, ooh.
You did say you came from the stage, so I guess you're used to it. And she's just going to have to turn and just walk kind of in the direction they need to go to leave.
Once she turns around, Derik will mope and Charlie Brown walk behind her.
That's awesome.
Locke will get the giggles the whole time he's following Iliana.
No. All right. So as you guys head out, James sort of ushers you out the door, seeing that you've picked your items. He says, all right, you have your symbol of the resistance, you've got your sending stone to the commander, and you have some items to protect you. We've brought your horses around, and he'll look at Elzaris and say, we've chosen a horse for you as well, so you don't have to share. Be safe. Remember that you don't know anything about what's going on out here. Figure out your own story for why the supplies disappeared. Consider it a favor if you get them to stop sending people out after us.
Yeah. James, really quick. This is kind of random, but do you actually want to be here? Like, personally? Where you are now? Okay.
Yeah.
And are you like second in command? Or, well, not second in command, but are you in some sort of command around here?
I do lead a party. You met them in the woods when we met with you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you again for your help.
Of course. Yes. I'm sure we'll see each other again sometime soon.
I'm sure we will. Yeah, and then I'll shake your hand, and then I'll start walking.
All right.
I'm already riding in a camp.
All right. So is everyone heading out following Llennoc, I take it? On horses? Okay. Pepino, on your way out of town, because you now have such high both passive perception and passive investigation.
Smart boy.
Yeah, smart boy. You kind of give one last turn to give a quick memorization of kind of where you've been and who you've allied yourself with now. And you see another party of masked figures coming in from another road into the temple area. I mean, they're a good 150 feet away from you guys. But amongst this group on horseback, you do see a halfling woman, red curly hair. Can't really see the face because it's under a stone mask, but it would fit the description of Ben. So.
Okay. I'll point that out to the group. I'll be like, hey, I think she's found a new club.
They seem nice enough.
Do they?
I mean, we're all alive and not cats.
We could discuss that later.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's beat it.
So as you guys make your way down the trail, you eventually meet up with the portion of the trail that's actually a dried riverbed. What direction do you guys go?
Straight back to the egg is where I'm headed.
Llennoc, are you sure you want to do this?
I turn way back and yell way behind me.
We're right behind.
Oh, I'm sure. I've got
right,
this.
yeah.
I've got this.
But this is the wrong direction.
He wants to go get the Drake egg
Why?
because he thinks he can be. I mean, I agree. I think Llennoc would make an excellent mother,
We
but
should all go with him.
yeah, for sure. Because the person who made it might be there. And
Is he going to eat it?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's going to train it.
He wants it to suckle at his breast.
Yes. It's exactly what he wants.
Have you not ever trained an animal, like a dog or a cat?
That's how Steve. Sorry, that's Steven. That's
No, personal.
sorry. To say that's obviously how Derik trains his pets.
Hold on, let me go get my hedgehog.
Is it a custom with your family?
No, I've never had a pet. No.
You don't. That's not
It's-
how you do it.
Well, I
We should
suppose
go. We
Llennoc
should
can
follow-
teach me.
We should follow Llennoc. But
I'm sure Llennoc would be a fine mentor in
Iliana
all
will
things.
start trotting towards that direction.
Okay.
Llennoc,
All right.
wait up.
I'll slow down a little bit as Iliana
Okay.
calls.
Okay. All right. So you slow down a little bit so that the group joins you. So go ahead and make a survival check with your cartographer's tools for me,
Oh. Come hit
because
my
you
dice.
did mark it on the map. If
Ooh,
your DM
that's right.
recalls. Yeah.
Yes, yep. Cartographer tools would allow me to use my thingamabob, which is 2. Plus, I have no idea what they use for, right, with the survival. Okay, right. So 16 in total.
16 total? Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you actually kind of pass it and then realize you passed it and have to double back just a little bit.
Okay.
But you find the spot on the trail that you know that if you head back about 100 feet, find an egg.
Okay. I'm gonna, take a... Alright, so it was over there. Just want to make sure there's no other surprises. Keep a keen eye out. Or stay here.
Llennoc, I have a very important question.
Aye.
Have you thought about what you're going to name it?
I almost in a sweat, like I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, this
Oh.
might be. It's mission critical.
That right this moment.
Right.
No, right now
Oh,
we need to figure this out.
No, you should see it first. You
It's-
should see its face.
Iliana, you don't understand the importance. The name is what
You
it lives up to its name.
You don't name something until it's born. You gotta see what it is. You gotta see what kind of-
It's a drake.
You gotta see what kind of animal it is. What kind of
It's
personality.
It's a
Drake.
fucking drake.
It comes
Nice.
out, it's a Canadian rapper.
Name it
Yeah.
after it's born, yeah. Alright, listen, it's very important.
We gotta workshop this, Llennoc. We gotta-
We're going
The
to
first
go-
person... Oh, sorry, Iliana, please go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
The first person it sees is the one that it imprints on. Now, I happen to have a little bit of a skill set in this area, so I'm going to request. I'll take on all the responsibility. I'm going to request.
I'll stand back.
Wonderful.
And quickly as a DM reminder, because I told you about it last week, it's the first one to feed it meat.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Imprints
So I
it
have
on. No, that's
a
okay.
little bit of
It's okay.
experience with this.
Do you have,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
you have any
You remember,
meat to give
feed it meat.
I think. Let's see. I
Bacon.
Fuck, we're out of bacon.
Bacon's gone.
Yeah, you're out of bacon.
had my damn bacon. All right.
I gave my last bacon a Thaxel.
Are there?
Well, not Thaxel. God damn it.
Oh!
You're broken and
Delzaris.
Elzaris, yeah.
I thought you were supposed to go with Tasha next.
Do any of the rations or whatever we got from the place we just left have like meat as part of the rations?
I mean, they'd have dried meat, and you can certainly try it.
Is anyone here good at hunting? You can
I'm
get
good
some
at fishing.
rabbit. Damn, the water's run dry.
Oh, it's all
in the
dried up.
river bank.
I can make whatever you want taste like meat.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
create water. Does that help?
So, can you? Here's some dried rations, Pepino. Can you make this taste like delicious fresh meat for me?
Yeah. I'll blast it. I'll flavor blast it.
Oh,
I'll give it.
Pepino!
Yeah. I'll just give it like just an extra beefy taste.
Oh,
I don't know.
extra beefy.
steak.
Thank you. All right. So I'll just try and keep an eye out as I approach. Make sure there's nothing else there that I spot?
I'm gonna stay back like 30 feet, and I'd like to sneakily cast a spell if I'm able to when he gets close to it.
Nice.
Okay,
Sure.
so I want to cast thaumaturgy and make ominous whispers come from the location of the egg.
Okay.
And
All
I want
right.
it to say, "Be my mommy."
Nice.
Okay.
Super
Here's what
rare.
I need.
Okay.
Llennoc,
My mummy.
I need a stealth check and then a perception check, and then Derik, I'll need I'll say slide a hand check for your spell casting to see if you can get him to believe it's not coming from you.
Okay.
The stealth is a 20.
Oh,
The
shit.
perception is a 4.
A 4. Okay, great.
11.
11. Okay, so he definitely does not recognize that it's you. So, Llennoc, you start to approach. You feel like you're being very careful to not have anyone see you.
Okay.
You're moving pretty slowly, but you're very intensely focused on the egg and don't really notice anything around. And you hear it whisper. Go. That was you, Derek. That was your line.
Oh! Be my mommy. Be my mommy.
Anyone paying attention sees little tear well up in Lennox's eye. Oh.
Like, wow, this egg really sounds like Derik. It's super weird.
Nice. All right, I will continue to approach and see. I'll go up to the egg if I may.
Okay. Yeah. You approach the egg, and it is sitting there like it was a few hours ago.
Still warm.
The scaly exterior is still kind of cool and almost damp to the touch, but you can feel the warmth underneath. Yeah.
And do I have any knowledge? You know what? Really, I should just go reread the message instead of asking the same thing one was.
No, you can ask. That's fine.
How long these eggs are usually in this state before they hatch, or if I would be able to tell how much longer.
So you do know that it only takes a matter of days for them to hatch. You would need to make probably a nature check to see.
Ah, okay.
You could tell how far along it is.
Ooh, orange die for the win today. Usually it sucks. I'm sorry, nature you said? 18.
18.
Excuse me.
Being that you haven't encountered one of these before, it's still kind of hard to tell,
Okay.
Yeah, and you've really only experienced it just a little bit, so yeah.
Neat. Can I lift it? Am I strong enough to lift it by myself? Oh, thanks for the raid, Saltaris.
Guys, we just got raided.
Yay!
Hey.
Oh boy.
Guys, well, make me an athletics check to try and pick up this egg.
Ah, nice. 18 plus. I'm sorry, -1. 17. How arrogant of me to assume that would be a plus.
So with a 17, I'll say that it takes you a minute. You start to lift with your back, realize you're doing it.
Yeah.
Finally get it up, but you are definitely encumbered. You are moving very slowly. This is a dense just in case no one remembers, it's 4 foot high and 2 foot wide.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Can I get a hand with this, please?
If you need any help, Iliana will go and help with the egg.
Oh, thank you, Iliana. Oh. And I'll carry it out to the horses.
Okay. All right. So
I think I can tie this down on my horse, and I'll just, walk or something. Until it's ready to hatch. Unless anyone has something I could tie it onto and just drag it behind the horse.
I don't trust you with ropes, Llennoc.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Oh my goodness. Come on. Also, hello, everyone
Yes,
that's new.
hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey, rating party.
Hey there. Thank you, Zeltaris.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
thanks,
you,
Sal.
guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
We just got started, so they got back on the road to go find a giant shiny drake egg that.
Yeah. You guys are gonna witness parenthood happening
Yeah.
in real time.
My precious egg.
Or
Yeah.
just dragging an egg
Make-
around for
Right.
several sessions.
Llennoc, make sure you whisper sweet nothings to the egg. You have to
I can already hear it calling to me, Pepino.
and massage it. You gotta just give it a little love.
All right.
Just gotta keep it warm. So maybe sing to it. Maybe Locke can help you out.
Oh,
Or no?
what? Lock. I'll kind of look at him. Ha ha. Can you work some of your magic, Lock?
You want me to sing?
Right now,
Hey,
Locke. Right
just
now.
like a
would be great.
lullaby. Something cheery and warm.
All right. I can do that.
Oh,
Settle down.
you're too kind.
Locke will actually go ahead and play the Song of Rest.
Oh,
Okay.
It's kind of a lullaby.
beautiful.
It's a banger. For sure.
Beautiful. It's like
Thank
the
you,
baby
Anonymous Gifter,
Einstein.
for those subs.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
Goodness. Wow.
you. Awesome.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. So as you Song of Rest, a beautiful little baby Einstein to make the Drake a little bit smarter.
Nice.
Okay, it's just gonna hang out just for a little bit while you get it strapped to your horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all my rope, and I'm gonna. Oh gosh.
I'll give you a blanket.
Well, the more rope, the better. And if anyone, maybe look, are you familiar with your nautical history with knots? I'd love to make sure this stays secured to the horsey without, hurting it too much.
I don't have any great expertise, but I could try to
I
help.
tied a bit of knots. I learned a bit working on the ship.
Oh, well, fine, please, yeah.
I can help.
Locke, I didn't mean to interrupt your beautiful song either. Oh, that's so restful and
You can
beautiful.
borrow some of my rope as well.
Thank you, Iliana. And I'll see if she's up for helping me tie those down and such.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you see Iliana tie some beautiful, intricate knots, and she does it quickly, like speed of light with those fingers.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
7 months
Wow.
on the ship to
Oh.
get here. Yeah.
She's very familiar with rope. That's
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
all right.
I've got some
Oh.
magic fingers there. Wow,
Yeah.
I've never seen
Yeah.
anyone that nimble. Thank you, Iliana. I appreciate you.
Because that's where she got all those sick burns.
You tie a lot of rope in your day.
All right. Well,
All right.
now that we have our new precious cargo, where do you guys want to head? Do you guys want to head back to town so we can tell them that supplies are gone, or what do you guys want to do?
What should we tell them?
That they're gone.
But
That they're not coming back.
they wanted to know who or what was behind taking them.
Masked.
It was the
masked people.
Tabaxi cult. The Tabaxi cult took them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tabaxi death cult. Yeah.
Well,
Will that get us in trouble with our new friends?
and they may also lead the assembly to go after them. I was thinking if we could find some sort of monster creature, a huge mother drake with a head we could take back for them.
Oh.
But why would a drake steal blankets and shit? Why would?
Yeah, because it's got a baby egg and it wanted to make a nest for it.
Well, okay. Well,
What a
I should clear this
precious
up.
baby, I'll pet
The, the drake isn't actually born from another drake. It's done by magic. It's
Oh.
I didn't know that.
a humanoid made this. Someone.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
Had
right.
to hurt.
it's man-made.
right. Had to warm up to that one, I bet.
By a man.
You begin with much smaller creatures.
Or smaller eggs. Oh, well, alright. So what if we were to say that, maybe if we could convince the assembly to ship in smaller shipments, more numerous but smaller, it would incur fewer incursions from our new friends.
Well, the problem is they're bringing the shipments up this way, right?
Right.
So where do they end up again? What's the next city over? I can't
Oh,
recall the
it's
name.
to and from Jerasa, I believe, back
Okay.
where we were.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering which road they're. Why don't we just tell them that road isn't safe?
Right. Maybe stick to the coast further.
Or we can explain how Jefferson's been stealing all the supplies.
Yeah,
Because we all know he is behind this somehow.
Well,
Yes,
I suppose we have some time to think about it.
Yeah. Well, where would you guys like to head to in the meantime?
Wait, I have a serious question. For those of you, when I was busy defeating all the bandits alone, went to visit the assembly, how many assembly members were in the hall?
One.
Nice.
Should we be that worried about the assembly? What if we tell everyone else in town that it's all an assembly-run hoax? In order to rob them of their freedom.
I think we might need a few more connections before we push that agenda.
If word got back to the assembly and to say that they have more than just the one guy that we found, that wouldn't be very good for us.
Do you remember that time that we were like level 2? If I had to quantify our skills on a level basis,
We were
And
half as
they
powerful as we are now.
yeah, and they said you guys are so great that you don't even need to fight in the pits. You are the best resource we have to go solve our problems. I'm just not that worried about it. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Did anyone else feel like they were being sarcastic when they said that?
I didn't.
No.
Well, not about Iliana.
No,
Right,
they thought I
okay.
was wonderful because I am, of course.
You're a gem. You're an absolute gem.
They have countless people coming onto the island, though. They'll send them after us next.
So I'm sorry. Run me through. What did we do with our friend that we found in the assembly house?
Oh, he's still back in the last town.
He's
Drinking.
we
He's
we,
gonna
we
be
left
on
him there.
Aye.
Did you
Okay.
free him?
Aye.
I forget. I mean, I wasn't there. You freed someone.
Right, from the boat.
Was he hot?
Kinda.
Or Triton,
He was a Triton.
Right.
Yeah. It was
What's a
exotic.
Triton?
if you're
You know.
into it.
It
Can
was-
you explain what a Triton is to me?
It's like a mermaid with legs.
A fucking barnacle person? Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Oh, not in front of the
no.
baby, Derek!
yeah.
Not in front of the baby.
No bad language in front of the baby.
Well, this is going to be a challenge.
Let it hatch first, let it hatch. And I'll just
Oh,
kind
I
of
see.
hum to Locke's song.
We don't want its first words to be bad, Derek.
I suppose some people could be into these Tritons.
Yeah. I mean, there's something for everyone, right?
Right?
A little bit barnacle-y for my taste.
To each their own.
Well,
All right, guys. So what are we thinking?
Where we're going.
let's... If we don't have any business back in Vadras with our barnacle friend there, then we have no one to report to there and nothing else to investigate, aside from perhaps some more bacon. Otherwise, we're looking to... What's the distance? Does anyone know the distance, like what we're closer to? And I'll pull out my map and start kind of
Well,
looking.
you're the cartographer.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I was completely relying on you.
If you need someone to crunch the numbers, I can ask Guillermo if he's busy, and he can come out. And...
I appreciate that.
Sure,
Do
let's
some math.
ask the owl.
Cheers.
Pepino, so you were saying a magic user created this egg. It wasn't born of a drake.
Yes.
So we're stealing something a powerful magic has to create.
Yes.
There for
Right.
a while. I mean, we left the egg and we came back to it and it was still there.
It's only been like 12 hours or
It's
something
been
like
like-
that.
That's a long time. If you created an egg, would you just leave it out in the middle of the forest?
Never.
without
This baby drake needs.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
This is very confusing.
it was off the path. You know, it wasn't like
Sure the egg wasn't strapped.
it wasn't like in the middle of a crossroads where.
There's no listening device.
You never leave a baby's side. And I'm just gonna press my cheek up to the egg and kind of.
No, I don't think this egg is a trap.
It could be.
It could be a trap, for sure.
It could be. I mean, you could be a trap, but I'm just saying I don't think the egg is a trap.
Yeah. I read a story once that had to do with this empire sending in something wooden. I think it was a horse, and they had people inside of it. Maybe there's people inside of the egg.
I completely
that
zoned
story.
out.
Holy shit, there are babies in the egg. Human babies. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of another story I heard once where somebody wanted to take over a bunch of shit, and then she had a bunch of eggs, and they turned into dragons. And maybe Lot can be like that. I believe they actually did suckle at breasts in that story.
I'll get my ointment out.
So my advice then would be not to go back to town until we actually have a dragon, because people get pissed off when you say you're going to have a dragon and you make them wait.
Yeah. But I don't think we told anyone that we're going to have a dragon.
But if we show up with some rando egg that could have humans inside it.
We need to tell them where their shipments went. Could we not just?
But do we need to do it now?
I think so.
We haven't come back. I think our friends are safe.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I'd want to come up with a way where they stop sending people because they're gonna fucking
Just
die.
tell them that it's dangerous.
Oh.
Which they should have really found out that by now when their people started to disappear. But
Well, they know it's dangerous because they keep sending people. So we need to come up
So-
with a reason for them to stop sending people.
What if instead of? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Iliana.
no, go ahead.
No, you both go ahead.
Nice. What if we tell them there's a tribe elsewhere, different type of tribe elsewhere that was stealing the goods, but while we cleared out one camp, there's several other tribes, and they'll have to send more people way the hell out in Easter Peepee.
I've worked with groups before, and it's better to stay as close to the truth as you can.
Then we tell them it was the werewolves.
Make up
Those are
wild
real, are they
stories.
not? Are the werewolves not real?
Oh, they're super real,
Don't-
and they're honestly they're wonderful people.
Right, and who need blankets?
I mean, I can't say all werewolves are wonderful people. Like I feel like it's a blanket.
Not all werewolves. Okay,
No,
so
yeah.
we're going there.
No, I mean, why don't we just tell them like the truth that there is a group that vastly outnumbers anyone they would send here, and anyone they would send would die. So to stop sending supplies.
All
I mean,
right with
it's-
that.
There's
yeah, it's
bandits.
Yeah, they're committing
Crash
banditry.
ton of
Yeah.
bandits.
Masked bandits. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we just won't lie. And if they press us for information, we'll just say we don't want to get into it. That it
Or we don't know anymore.
harrowing experience.
Right.
I
Oh, we
don't
barely
see
escape
this.
with our lives.
I don't
That's
see
true.
this working.
Why?
Why don't you see it working, Derik?
The truth?
Yeah, the truth. Well, one, we've formed an alliance with these people, and we're not going to convince we're going to convince the assembly just to stop assemblying.
I would say that we made an agreement that spared our lives. I don't feel allied to them.
No, we made an agreement that will result in Llennoc getting laid.
Oh.
That's what this whole thing was about.
Wait, who's
This
gonna?
was the entirety of my going along with the plan.
Wait, who's Llennoc gonna fuck? I don't understand.
Hi.
He's
I
got
don't know.
Captain Hot, Captain Very Hot,
Oh.
Commander Very Hot.
Did
Well, I
he?
missed that part of the negotiations.
No,
but
that's
Are
not
you
it. It
fucking
wasn't
kidding
part-
me?
It wasn't part of the negotiation.
I'm usually one to pick up sparks like that, and I didn't really
There were no
Right.
sparks.
yet. There are no sparks yet.
Just a bunch of men thinking that a woman is interested in them.
No, she's only interested in one of them.
I can confidently
You're
say that
being
she is not
sexist.
interested in me.
I didn't pick up on any of that.
Well, shit. I agreed to something I didn't want to.
Well, and for that, I'm
Same
sorry,
here.
Derik.
Same here, Derek.
Sorry,
That
Pepino.
doesn't involve Llennoc getting laid.
That was.
I mean,
well, I was
ideally-
just being his wingman.
Ideally, every plan would involve Llennoc getting laid.
Well,
Go back to the town.
All right.
Go back to the town.
perhaps back to the initial one. Which one are we closer to, Victoria?
So you are about a day's ride or so back to where the cottage ruins are.
Okay.
And then from there, you're about a day's ride to Vadras,
Mhm.
or you're about 6 days' ride to Jerasa.
Well, according to my map, we have quite a ride back to Jerasa, so perhaps back to Vadras in time to get to another pound or two of bacon, sort some business out there, rest up, and let this beauty hatch. They only incubate for a couple of days, so it won't be long.
Yeah.
Probably sure not to get my keys in a bundle.
And then we can discuss some names.
Yeah. We gotta workshop that. We gotta find something good.
It's about a day back to that cottage. Good place to rest, perhaps.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Does anyone mind if I ride with them and just... I don't think the horse is gonna take both me and this egg.
I'll ride with the egg. You can put the egg on my thing because I don't take up a lot of space.
Oh, thank you, Pepino.
I'll keep it
as
safe.
always. All right, we'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll set her up with a nice blanket.
Give the horsey some extra food and water.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. I imagine it's wrapped in like a little tartan blankie. It's ready to go. All right. So as you guys make your way back, you've got the day to ride. You're going to be getting there probably, since you got to the temple in the morning. I'm going to say you're going to get back to the ruins probably about 3 or 4 hours after dark.
Okay.
So it'll be a little bit later, but it won't be like pushing exhaustion or anything like that.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back, and it is how you left it. No one's except
Scattered with
notice-
bodies.
No,
Like-
there are no bodies left.
Oh, they send a team out to clean up. Right. Okay.
Okay.
They're fast. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did not see anyone on the road.
Okay. Yeah, let's set up camp. Catch some Z's.
Gonna find a spot a safe distance from our fire for the night, for the egg. Kind of nest it inside that blankie, bundled up, and keep it warm and covered. I'll sleep next to it.
Perfect. Are you gonna be sleeping like right outside the ruins? Are you gonna sleep in the ruins?
I'll probably be right outside Llennoc anyway.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
So that might be a Mike again.
Step. Oh, it's so loud. Oh boy.
My audio is quiet, but I have to use my computer mic because my blue ball, I think, is busted its balls.
Oh, that's okay.
You're good.
Oh, I'm
You're good.
sorry. It's okay. Okay.
No, you're fine.
That's okay. Okay. All right. So does anyone want to do anything before you get to sleep?
This is gonna be super random, and I don't know if it would actually work, if it's viable. I'll spend the gold that it'll require, but can I draw or paint a shield? Like the equivalent of like a shield spell scroll onto the egg.
Oh.
So that way
So-
someone can just hit it and the egg will get a shield.
Yeah, I would say. What level is shield?
1.
1? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make an intelligence check for me.
Sure.
Just to see how it goes.
19.
19? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No proficiency, right?
Just
straight intelligence on
yeah,
top
just
of the
straight
roll.
intelligence.
The 19, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say that it will have the are you looking for it to be just like a one and done, or were you looking for it to just have the
Just a one and done. Just in case of emergency, someone could just run up, slap it, and then it'll get a shield.
Okay, then I'll say if it's a one and done, I won't. We'll say it's like I don't even know we'll just say it's like 20 gold worth of materials because you don't need like the spells, like the actual parchment or anything. So just
okay.
So you intricately painted on the signature Pepino bead of sweat going down as you concentrate on painting this spell onto the egg.
Cool. This is fine work, Pepino.
Yeah, man. Gotta protect the. I'm all about the kids, you know.
Right.
I'm all about the younger generation.
I'm gonna try and put my hand on your shoulder and kind of give you like a side hug, like, oh, Pepino, yes.
Yeah. All right.
I'll nestle into bed.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll rest after that.
Okay, wonderful. Are you guys taking watch, or are you guys just going
Leon will
off to
take
sleep?
first watch.
Okay.
Llennoc will take third.
I'll take second, and I'll do it on my second watch. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so go ahead with the first watch.
Right, that's me. That's a 13 perception.
Okay. 13. It's a quiet night. Nights are slowly getting a little bit cooler, but you kind of look out and as the light kind of goes down for the evening, and you guys are just close enough that you can distantly hear the ocean on the beach, but you don't really hear a whole lot. All right, perfect. Can I get watch number 2, please? Victoria.
I think it would be my passive perception, right? Because I'd be busy.
Yes, it would be your passive perception. So that is
17.
17 now. Okay.
Nothing gets by Pepino.
Oh, no. No. So you also seem to have a pretty quiet evening. Nothing seems to bother you, but you're pretty focused on the eggs, so you don't really notice a whole lot.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect. All right, number 3. I'm gonna find new die because I cannot seem to roll very well.
Is that a bad thing? I don't think it's.
I don't know. I mean, you guys want some action or not?
Just a 12 for Llennoc. Yeah.
A 12. Okay. You spend the evening a little bit too preoccupied on both the beautiful spell work that put on the egg and the egg itself. So you really don't notice much in it.
Nice.
Luckily, nothing really comes to bother you guys. So everyone wakes up in the morning to see. I almost said Dan. To see Llennoc cooing at the drake egg.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That thing all night.
It needs company. It can tell when there's a presence nearby. A loving, caring presence.
Nestle it while you were sleeping?
Well, maybe. Little, maybe.
I have my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you talk to it, it'll be more literate when it's older. It'll be more, it'll have higher brain function. It's a fact. It's how kids work.
But I made some coffee over there for anyone interested. Kettle on the fire.
Yeah, I'll take a Derik Bardson. I'll fire up some tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iliana dies inside a little more every time someone drinks.
Nice. Oh.
What's the Victoria, are we by any? Where, like, what does the place look like that we're camping at? That we camped at? Is it just like forest and?
Yeah, so it's where you battled the masked stone bandits, right? So it's very dense. Yeah, the very dense forest, and then the 2-room cottage doesn't have a roof. But you can tell by the height of the walls that it was definitely made for someone probably closer to Pepino's size. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a walk amongst the trees for a bit.
Okay. Great.
All right, be safe. Shout for us if you need us. Sort of like she's not going to need us.
Staying
But
in the perimeter, you can probably see me if you're really looking. So.
oh, all right.
Do you need any company? Guillermo can help you out if you need any help with anything.
She would just continue walking.
Oh.
She
Just
needs some
kind of,
coffee.
yeah.
Derek yells, "Wait, I'm coming!" But he actually doesn't.
She will start walking faster.
Awesome. Oh, I'll probably say good morning to whoever's around, but I'm gonna ask Locke. Locke, are you awake already?
yeah.
This one? Okay. I don't suppose you'd be up for playing a tune that's a bit of, like a jaunty tune, something maybe to give this beautiful creature a little nudge, maybe to, up and at him. The sooner we get this beautiful baby to hatch, the better.
I suppose I could give it a shot.
It might do nothing at all, but I thought I also just love hearing you sing. Give him a dreamy look.
All right, well, flattery will get you everywhere.
All right, Locke, I'll pat him on the shoulder. Thank you.
Locke will play a an upbeat tune.
Nice.
Hey, go ahead and
Something
make a
energetic.
performance. Yeah.
I'm going to do some
Performance check
light
for me.
drum taps on the egg while he's doing that. I'm going to walk around it.
Okay, go ahead and make it an advantage since you've got backup.
Okay.
Ooh.
This drink's gonna be part of the band.
He's gonna be a drummer.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you gave me that advantage, because that makes it a 24.
All right. So 24. You start to feel, Llennoc, a little bit of vibration coming from the egg.
Oh.
No cracks or anything yet, but
Okay.
it certainly seems to be responding to you.
Baby likes it. All right.
This is borderline illegal.
Oh no, this baby. I'll say, not me. I mean, it's but yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna start packing up. And
All right. Does anybody else want any Derik? I'm actually gonna make a Dwarvish Derik Bardson, which is where I just pour moonshine in it.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
I'll offer it to anyone.
Wait. Did I see you pour moonshine in it?
I mean, it's just like an empty jug. It's just like clear liquid.
I wouldn't take it if there was booze in it, but if it were just a Derik Bardson.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
believe
I'm not
that's what I
gonna
was
I'm not
getting
gonna
at.
trick you into drinking.
Oh,
That's not gonna-
no, you've
That would
ruined the Derik Bardson.
That would be
sir.
so like rude of me, Derek. I would never
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, but you ruined a perfectly good drink by shining the moon upon it.
I mean, I like it. Locke, you
Okay.
want any?
We're allowed to like different things.
Yes, I do, actually. That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
All right.
Dwarven Derik Bardson. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
a hot
Iliana?
party.
Iliana, did you want to do anything particular as you took your quiet walk around the forest?
No, she's just kind of, I guess, praying to herself. Or silently, I guess.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Whenever we're ready, I think we should hit the road.
She'll venture
Wait,
back
where
to her-
are we hitting the road
Oh.
to?
Back to the name's escaping me right now.
Vadras.
Vadras, thank
Okay,
you.
but wait, how far are we from Vadras now? I didn't catch how close we got.
About a day's ride. It's a little shorter than that, yeah.
Oh, okay. I suppose I'll hop back on Guillermo Ponison.
All right. Guillermo Ponisa.
The second.
The second. All right.
GP2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So GP2 and the other horses make their way down. You pass the Bardsons Berries bush. You hang a right
man.
onto the trail, and you make your way back to Vadras. So as you guys go, are you? It's about a day's ride. Are you guys just making your way there as quickly as you can? Are you trying to kind of pay attention to where you're going? Are you just doing anything in particular?
So we are by the Bardsons Berries bush. Are you talking about the one where we camped out for that storm? Or is there another
No,
Bardsons
this
Berries?
is the second one. Yeah, so you've
Okay,
found two.
okay,
One that's about a
okay.
day out from Jerasa, and then this is the one that
Okay.
you found when you were captured here. Yeah.
Oh, we're back there.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm ready to just I guess I'm sort of begrudgingly going along because Derik doesn't agree with the course of action, so I'm just I'd like it to be over with. So I'll be like, let's just get there. Can we just get there?
Did they say they would compensate us for finishing this errand, or what was the? I don't remember the exact agreement we had with the assembly.
I think we're basically interns and we just do it for the
Yeah.
experience.
So then, like, since they're so into bureaucracy, why don't we just fill out a report, leave it at the assembly house where they're never going to get it, and then, chalk it up as a win. Oh no, but then people would still come. People would still.
Right.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
I'm just going to avoid any inclines.
Yeah.
That's
Got it, man.
gorgeous.
You can do it, Llennoc. Just believe in yourself.
He really can't do
I
it.
really can't.
Really.
He can do many things, but small hills are not one.
I never
You had a lot
said
of trouble the last time.
Well, you have a horse now. You're
Right,
You know,
right.
you're going to be a new parent. Maybe that gives you some strength that you didn't know you had.
This is true. Lift the horse over my head. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you have dad strength now, so you can.
All right.
Okay. So are we just going to go all the way back then?
I think we were headed to Vadras, right? Which is like one more day.
Yeah.
Hi.
But when we get there, like what if it's there's no one there to report to?
It'd be a good place. I figured if we can get some bacon and
Okay.
and also have a place to maybe be a bit outside of town and get as this baby hatches rather than halfway back to Jerasa.
Mm-hmm.
But once they hatch, I think we'll be good to go back to Jerasa.
All right.
If you're all up for that.
You think things are going to be normal? Yeah, got the egg hatched.
It's going to be better to have this Drake be
We're
born
just
in
going to
town.
be able to just, move around with it.
Yeah. Why not?
We'll give
Because
it a
it's
little
a Drake?
mustache.
Yeah, but it's going to be like, what? Who's going to say
It's just-
you can't? They're going to
it's
say
just
no.
gonna-
You can't have a drink. Like.
It's going to be in memes all the time.
Well, here in nice. Here in Vadras, we don't have to claim anything because there's no one there from the
It's
assembly.
not about claiming, it's about the responsibility of having a baby Drake.
Right? Oh, I can't
at the
wait.
party.
I stand by my statement that I think Llennoc will make an excellent mother. I think that he will
I agree.
care deeply and give anything to the child that they would need.
One day this Drake might mean a difference for one of us or all of us between life and death if it hatches and there aren't tiny people in there.
Iliana, why do you hate pets? Why do you hate animals or anything?
I never said that I hated animals.
You hate Guillermo. you hate Derik's horse.
Yeah,
You hate.
wait. I'm just worried that no one here seems to understand that. I don't even fully understand it. That the Drake is going to be a huge responsibility.
Yeah.
You understand you're siding with Derik Bardson on this,
It's
right?
not just going to take care of itself.
I know.
I know.
Look at the attention that Llennoc has been giving it in the last 24
I'll pat the
hours.
egg a little as he says that.
You scoff at him for teaching
Even
it
mass
music.
murderers have loving mothers.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
take responsibility.
You mean the
So-
people
so-
we're allied with?
So nobody should have a kid or nobody should have a pet ever? I don't understand. Like, what do we? When is someone qualified?
Iliana,
having a human child is a little, or an elven child, or a humanoid child is a little bit different than, the Sage Drake.
Yeah, it's probably way fucking harder. Like, kids need so many things. Drake, you just give it some jerky, you pet it, sing it a song. Be fine.
Well, I will be sure to remind you of that here in about. When did you say it was going to hatch again?
Within probably another day or so.
In another day or so, I'll be sure to have another conversation with you.
Iliana, keep an eye on me. If you see anything that looks like I'm not handling our new friend here properly, or any concerns, please bring it up to me. If I'm not doing right by it and by you, we can have another conversation.
Or any signs that the Drake has taken over his mind.
Yes,
Wait,
that
do
too,
they do that?
please.
No, they can't. Don't worry.
So,
Only
I'm
your mind,
worried.
Derek. Only your
I
mind.
wasn't worried.
I think there's evidence this has already occurred.
So if the Drake has taken over his mind, then talking to you won't do anything. So, did I kill you then?
Well, if it
What?
comes... What? No,
What?
please
Wait,
don't.
what? Wait, what?
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, we're at like a 10. We need to dial it back to like a 2.
Well,
Right.
Paul
So-
said something about taking over his mind.
It won't take
If
over
it-
his mind. None of you guys know how this works.
If it takes over his mind, then he's going to
What if it takes over your mind, Iliana? What are we gonna do then?
die.
With my sage roll from the other day, or if I need to make a new whatever, would I know, if that's anywhere in the Drake's wheelhouse?
I would say that it wouldn't be something that you would have recalled if it was
okay.
something that, yeah.
It's like a
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
All right, I don't.
It's like a guard dog.
I'm fairly confident that they can't do that, and I'll give Locke like an eyebrow, like.
We'll have a conversation later.
All right.
Okay, we should probably keep going. Are we still going as we talk, or?
Should we really be getting this thing near a town?
That's fine, guys.
I keep saying this.
Oh, I'll settle down outside the bacon farm.
That's
and
the
I'll-
bacon.
I suppose if it rampages, it'll probably go for the pigs, so it
Mm.
might give us a chance to get away
You might
from
want to be
Fucking
sure
okay.
to buy some extra for the Drake.
You guys are
I
gonna
want
freak
extra.
out when you see how fucking cute a baby Drake is. You guys are gonna freak out.
Who
guys
says
are gonna
we
fall
haven't
in
already
love.
seen one?
What's that?
Who says we haven't already seen one?
Ooh.
Then you would know that it doesn't have psychic abilities and that it doesn't go on rampages.
Sure.
Yes, all those stories of how cuddly and sweet drakes are.
Yeah, a baby Drake? Yeah. For sure.
Does it dab?
Does it what?
Dab.
Does it dab?
Dad.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Just a dab. Yes, on command. If that's a trick that it's done. Did you drink the dab?
Are we at this town yet?
No, about midday. Pepino, are you riding with the egg in front of you or on the back of the horse?
It's in front of me, and I've also minor illusion to baby on board bumper sticker on the back of my horse.
Sorry. Discord chat.
Oh, actually, it's gonna say baby up in this bitch on the back.
Up in this bitch on the back of the horse. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Epic.
All right, so wonderful. So you don't even, I mean, you've got it in front of you, so even your passive perception, you don't need it. You notice that it's starting to like vibrate a little bit, and you're starting to hear a little bit of a crack.
Yeah, I'm gonna say everybody. Okay, I'm gonna say Llennoc. Let's take a moment.
All right.
Breathe. I'm gonna walk you through this. I'm gonna get a hot towel. I'm gonna put it over the egg. I'm gonna call Llennoc over.
Nice.
I'm gonna tell him to sit on the ground, like with the legs
You
apart.
do
I'm
his
gonna put the egg-
Lamaze.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little hot towel out of my thing and put it over my own forehead. All right.
I'm gonna put the leg in between so you can like hold it between your legs. You're gonna
I'm
talk
ready
you
for
through
this.
it. You got this.
Okay. What do we do
Yeah,
first here,
I'm
going to
Pepino?
get far. Just going to step back quite a few feet.
Yeah, I will also be doing that.
I'm looking around. We want good energy. We want this baby coming into life with good energy.
I've got the food out with the meat flavored meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
The meat flavored meat.
Fresh meat flavored dry meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm
Can
gonna
we all
There's
pause
our
and say
baby.
hi to Randy's cat
So-
first, though?
Yeah.
Hi, kitty.
Hi, kitty.
So should we make bets? Which one
Oh,
goes
beautiful.
first?
Oh, what a pretty kitty. Oh, happy
Oh.
kitty.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that stuff?
Iliana was talking to Derik.
Oh, Derik was looking at a cat.
Should we,
Yes, Iliana? You won't believe this, but my mind was somewhere else. What were you saying?
should we make bets on if they die?
Oh, I think there will be at least a missing finger.
Okay.
I'll take a bet.
I wasn't talking to you,
I'll
because you
take a
can't
bet.
hear me. You
I
can't
can read
hear
lips.
me.
I can read lips.
I wasn't
lips and, like,
facing you.
super
I was
fucking far
facing
away. I
away
can
from
read
you.
lips. All right.
Hey, can Guillermo come out and assist with this?
Yeah, Guillermo's gonna come out and get.
Look, this is a huge moment. Where's Greg?
the doula.
Where's Greg? Pepino, we don't. Oh, we need everybody
I
here.
haven't met Greg.
The
Guillermo's gonna
Drake's
come
going
out.
to eat the owl.
Guillermo's gonna come out. Guillermo's just gonna pet, like, he's gonna wipe away any sweat that Llennoc has and just like.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful midwife.
Please,
There.
already.
Yeah,
Alright.
and then I'll cast Silent Image to create like a nice tent with just a cool breeze,
Oh,
the sound of like a cool wind.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look, do you have any birthing music in your repertoire?
Well, most of the songs I have related to that are from making.
Iliana's going to play the violin badly off to the side.
Oh, that's amazing.
Just play Happy Birthday. Do we have the Happy Birthday?
All right.
Yeah, Locke will.
Anything
play
will be fine. Oh,
You'll hear a bunch of like
Soothing yet
screeching
energy.
off to the side.
It sounds like an actual Drake.
nice. There, baby. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on out and meet us. Oh.
As everyone is in position waiting for this baby to be born, you hear a crack and then a second crack, and the top of the egg just starts to open up,
Oh.
and
Baby.
see just the front little nose peek out, and a little.
I
And that's
duck
what we're gonna
behind
take our
Iliana.
bio break.
Oh,
We're gonna
that's
take our break.
awesome.
yeah.
We can't get into this yet. Yeah, we don't have time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So
I'm
alright.
scared.
All right. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, we just take a quick 10-minute break so we can refill our drinks, stretch our legs, and then we will be back. So yeah, just hang out with us. Don't leave, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay.
Yay!
All right. Bye.
Catch y'all there. Beep boop boop beep.
I have a goal of not saying anything bizarre that no one will understand during the intermission today.
Best of luck.
You're like 1 of 7. You're trying to go for 2 for 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it. All right, see you later.
All right, I'll be right back.
on a cliffhanger. Typical. That's how we roll here. That is the method. Oh. I just saw it. Great, I didn't even get to reading the message. I was so stuck on the picture. I have lullabies in my head now.
Growing up as a Marine Corps brat, my lullabies were actually all like running cadences.
Really?
Yeah, my dad would change running cadences to be more, child appropriate.
That's wonderful. Did you like them at the time, or was that like?
Oh, I loved them. They're so cute. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's better get ready.
B-130 rolling down the road. Marine Corps bandit. My favorite was when they redid, there's a meme about it now, but my niece, when you're potty training, Yeah, hoorah.
Fantastic.
It was so cute. So you couldn't sing row, row, row your boat other than in the potty because it would make her have to go potty. She had trained herself to have to go potty too.
Pavlovian response to
Yes.
to the song.
So
Hope there weren't problems with that in preschool.
well, yeah, she's gonna be 3 next month.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
she's, yeah.
Such a fun, loving age.
Speaking of cute, Randy's back.
Yay! It's handy, especially with a hat. Extra sharp.
Dan, I just put it in the spot.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, I will collect that. Have it. I'll get it. Have it ready. Oh, I guess we see it. So technically it's good. Plans come full circle. Son of a bitch.
Newman.
Nice.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, came back.
Hey, Pepino, Milito.
Tell a friend.
Nice. Ding, 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 ding. No, that's Britney Spears.
One more.
So close.
Jump
so
tracks
far.
there in my head, yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome.
so silly. Oh, I should probably top my drink off while we're
All right.
waiting on the.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
get limber up, guys. The miracle of life is happening.
Nice.
Who knew it would only take 8 episodes to see the miracle of life happening on the stream?
It's the first of many.
I think a lot of
my
it was off.
goodness.
It was off screen.
Yeah.
You're gonna... Oh. I'm gonna be commiserating with other DMs. How many live birds have you had in your game?
Look at how fucking cute that thing is. You guys are worried about that thing going on a rampage?
Is that not adorable? Say for Halo. Thank you
So
for the cheat.
goddamn
Wait, what are you guys looking at? I don't see anything.
On the stream.
It's on. Yeah, up on the screen.
Oh, let me look.
Oh, he's so
Oh,
precious.
you little sweet little fucker.
You're right.
Okay, great.
Wait, why are we all freaking out? And by we all, I mean me and Iliana.
Nice.
There we go.
Woo. Thank you for the cheer, Free Hollow. Whoop whoop. Puffles, baby. Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Now you don't have to stare at Commander Barry anymore.
We don't get to stare at.
And we
You don't
miss
get
her.
to. No.
I truly believe that I was on a mission to hook Llennoc up with her. I must have really misunderstood something.
That's pretty epic.
Derek, misread a social situation? No way. No way.
Yeah, nothing gets past Derek. I don't get it.
Guys.
Wait, why are you guys laughing at that one?
No reason.
Okay, I'm finishing making coffee that's going to be brewing for like 5 minutes, but I'll just get back up and get it.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Okay, cool. Tight. All right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tight, tight, tick, tight.
Yeah, you can't tell what we've been rewatching in my house. Okay. All right.
little
So,
baby.
as the little, I guess, nose starts to peek out, you hear the a noise come from this egg.
Oh, I'm just.
And it starts to break and opens up, and emerges this blue guard drake, little baby guard drake.
Oh, I'm just gonna squee for a minute, and then I'm gonna. Oh, you must be so hungry. And I'll dangle the food to see if it looks like it wants the meat
Mark will throw a
flavored meat.
fish right in its mouth.
Son of a bitch!
And just put a fish right into its mouth.
That's awesome. Take that, Llennoc. Yeah.
Spike it.
I'm sorry.
Look, your cat's jealous. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't need another pet. You jerk.
That's awesome.
Rude.
Oh, are you hungry? Oh,
Yeah, so go ahead and just make a quick animal handling check for me, please.
get a good die.
I really love the visual of Locke slinging a fish.
Spiking it down like a football.
I found it. It's mine.
That's a 17.
After all that.
It was. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that through the ruckus.
17. Oh, and the music's quieted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I turned it off so it didn't. There we go. Okay, there we go. We need
Perfect
our birthing
music.
Yeah. All right. Okay, 17. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it sort of like, was kind of like looking all over the place to just get an idea of its surroundings, and then the scent of fresh raw meat, or what it thinks is fresh raw meat, sort of catches its attention, and it snaps towards you and grabs it from your fingers. Yeah.
Nice. Does it look cute while it's eating?
Oh, of course. It kind of like does that thing where it like throws it up, and then like you see it like working its way down its little gullet. Yeah.
Pepino is full on
Derek
sobbing.
pees a little.
Pepino's in tears. Pepino's just in tears. And Guillermo's like consoling Pepino.
That's amazing.
So
So beautiful.
So precious.
and you see it sort of like make eye contact at you and then kind of like expectantly hold its mouth open, waiting for more.
Oh, I'm just gonna pull out all the meat from all of my rations until it's full.
Okay.
Pepino, can you still do your meat flavored meat?
Yeah, I'm just, like full on like ugly crying.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't cry, Pepino. You're gonna make me cry. It's so. Oh.
And then he'll just stick out his hand and start casting it.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, are Pepino's tears proportionally smaller, or are they large, full-grown person-sized
Big
tears?
anime tears.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide because it's kind of cuter if they're really big.
No, it's not a cute cry. Like it's like snotty, like ugly. It's ugly crying.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Iliana, look! Derik, come here! You're missing. Look at this beautiful
I can see
baby.
it okay from back here.
Oh,
I'll slowly start stepping up closer, but not too close.
right. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. Oh, I'm just gonna coo and squee a little more. Look. Did you see? What do you think, Derik?
Right next to you playing this damn song. What do you
Oh, right. I got so stuck in the music that I can't thank you enough, Locke. Oh,
Holy shit!
they're beautiful.
Oh god.
I'm gonna try and pet it just very gently. I'm gonna try and give it just a little like forehead scratch.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and just
Yeah.
make a little animal handling check for me. And then, what languages do you speak?
Tasty.
Me? Or
Yeah, Pepino.
Pepino speaks common and seduction.
yeah, I speak Common, Gnomish, and Orcish.
Okay, great.
An orc,
Keep going with that animal handling check. Yeah.
Animal handling, 21.
21. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you get it just behind it's one, like it's normally a drake have like one main horn, but this one has 3 horns, which is a little bit unique. So you get it right behind one of the 3 horns, and it kind of like leans in a little bit. You definitely found the spot.
Yeah. I'll do that, and then I'll let it just like a dog. I'll let it smell my hand, and then I'll keep petting it. I just want it to get my scent if possible.
Sure.
It's so
Yeah.
precious. I'm gonna let it break the rest of its way out of its egg, and
Okay.
then I'll try and see if it'll let me. Not interrupting Pepino, but once it's out,
Sure.
I'll
Yeah.
try and pick it up and see if it'll let me
Okay.
hold it. a
Yeah,
little bit.
so it breaks its way through, and you decide that it's pretty lucky that you guys caught it, and decided to bring it down to the ground because it probably would have been a little bit unstable on the horse. But yeah, it kind of like wobbles around for a second, trying to get its footing, and
Oh,
you can definitely try and pick it up. What languages does Llennoc speak? I'm sorry.
let's see. I speak Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Infernal.
Okay, all right.
Infernal's such a fucking hipster language.
Yeah.
I've got the haircut for it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Llennoc does. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and the snappy vest. Oh, would you like to come up? I'll extend my hand.
Yeah, it'll. Yeah. Go ahead and make an animal handling check for me while you're.
Ooh, 15.
Yeah, for sure. He or it, they. We don't really know if it's a boy or girl yet. They, after getting some scooches from Pepino, kind of come up into your arms, knowing that you're the one that has fed it. So.
How big is it on my torso? Like as I'm holding it, is it like a Maine Coon cat or something?
I mean, it's probably at birth, it's probably about the size of. I'm trying to think of the right dog equivalent.
Corgi.
No, it's bigger than a corgi. I'm
Well,
thinking
won't you know
he's
you don't
more-
even have a dog? You don't know about
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's probably about the size of like one of those cattle, like the cattle dogs, you know. He's not as big as like a German Shepherd, but you know, not as small as a beagle. So somewhere in between.
Okay. I'll just try and see if it'll put its head up on my shoulder and try and get it behind some of the horns.
Llennoc, if you speak Draconic, it'll respond.
You're fucking kidding me.
No.
It's
Pepino, don't you mess around with me, like that.
It won't, it will physically respond. It can't speak.
Oh, okay.
But if you speak Draconic to it, it should.
In Draconic.
Those are the commands, yeah.
Oh, nice. I'll be like, oh, welcome to the world, little one. Just know that you're loved. I'll just say that.
Yeah. You definitely notice that it recognizes what you are saying to it and kind of cuddles up a little bit next to you.
All right. We need some bacon.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm actually going to suggest, Llennoc, perhaps you don't, similar as you would with a dog or a cat, you don't only give it wet food. I'd recommend giving it dry food, and then when it needs a prize, I would give it like a steak or some bacon. You know, you wanna because we're mostly gonna have dried meat.
Right, don't want to spoil this.
Oh. So you might wanna start the training now.
Well,
you know.
That's a good idea. Thank you, Pepino. You're a wealth of knowledge, sir.
Yes. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Iliana and be like, the only thing this thing is murdering is my fucking heart. This thing is so cute. This thing is so fucking cute.
Can we just adore this thing for the next hour and change?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What riveting D&D, yeah.
Exciting times. I mean, watching this must be just
bizarre. Fucking weird.
Are we ready to go yet? Can we keep going?
Right, of course.
I don't think it's ready. Look at the poor thing.
no.
Give it a minute to get its.
It was only
let it learn how to walk.
minutes ago.
Let it run around a little, see what it wants to do. And
Iliana, where's your heart? Where's your compassion?
Iliana didn't have a heart for it to murder.
Not
already
what you
gone.
want, that's for sure.
I'll tell it my name. Oh, my name's Llennoc. That over there.
Uncle Pepino. I'm Uncle Pepino.
Uncle Pepino.
Yeah.
Over there is Derik Bardsons. And over there playing that fine music is Llennoc. And he'll get you some good fish, and I'll say it all in Draconic. And over there's Elxaris, and she likes long walks on the beach in the morning.
Yeah.
And over there's Iliana. Now I think she might have a past with some dangerous creatures. And so, she's got a very kind soul, but she's a badass too. But she's also maybe a little bit biased, but give her some time. Just give her some time. She's got a good heart.
Yeah.
So they seem to be absorbing what you're saying, kind of, but also a little bit, spacey because they were just born.
Yeah.
Can I tell if it's a male or a female, or do they even have gender trait? Like, do they have genders?
I would say just make a quick Arcana check for me.
Sure.
Okay. I'll lean over to
I have
Iliana.
advantage.
Pepino's already getting creepy on this thing.
How am I getting creepy?
You can't wait a full hour before lifting up the skirts, eh?
Nice.
With advantage, because I have that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are taking advantage of this poor creature.
Did you ask permission first?
25.
25. Yeah, you would definitely know because they are born from a ritual. There's not really a gender.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No carrot stick.
Yeah, and I'll relay that information. I'll say you can give it any name you'd like. It is an androgynous being.
That is beautiful. Well, let's give it some time and see if it has I don't know. I don't know if it can speak, or I don't think I would have.
No, it won't speak.
No?
It's purely.
Let's
It's
try
like a
some.
dog.
Whisper it in its ears a bit more.
Right. Well, maybe after we've had some bacon, we can brainstorm, have some mental energy.
Yeah, it's just something to think about because we have to call it something in order
Right.
for it to.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll set up a blanket on my horse and make it as nesty as possible with some ropes to keep it down and try and keep it in front of me and hold on to it as we ride.
Okay, yeah. All right. So you make a little nest for it on your horse and get up on it, and you guys head back into town, right? Anything else before you guys head in? Okay.
I'm staying outside of town a little. If I can go over by the pig farm, I'm gonna try and camp out a little ways off their property.
Sure, yeah. So as you guys start to approach the Dross, you remember that the main part of town that had like the Nail and Crow and the assembly building and the Balthazars, that was all on the other side of sort of that weird bay thing. So it was the homes, and then it was that part, right? And then the pig farm was on sort of the very far end. So you can probably just kind of skirt the edge of town and get around to Corbin's pig farm without it, without really actually going into town, if you so desire.
Alex, can you go get some bacon for me? I don't want to go in there and risk anything happening with our new friend here in the pigs. And I'll pay you, of course, for your time and for the bacon.
Well, I wasn't there when you met him the first time. I don't know who he is.
Oh, fair enough.
We could ask Locke to just. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Locke's still playing.
What's everyone's plans before I single out anyone? I just know Locke can charm the fucking pants off anyone. So I wanted to see if he could get a good deal on the bacon. But besides the plan, what is the overall plan? Do we have anyone we actually need to speak to here?
No, you just had a plan to not accomplish anything, and we're on the way to go do that. And then Derik huffs off and goes to take a piss in a bush.
You can always check with the first mate there, Barnacle Face.
Well, I just spilled coffee all over my dick. Hold on.
Nice.
Fitting.
It's really hot.
Listen, Doc. Just to rest and resupply now that we have our new friend here.
No.
But you can always talk to the first mate. See, I'm not sure what the hell he's doing here still. Maybe he'll have some answers, or I don't know. Maybe we don't care.
I mean, I think he'll feel pretty vindicated when we tell him that Jefferson is actually working against the assembly.
That's true.
But I don't know if we want to do that because Jefferson would be in, danger.
Right? Maybe there's a good reason Jefferson's doing it.
Maybe.
Or maybe not.
Do we even owe him any information?
I don't think so.
No.
I wouldn't worry about
I don't even like him.
All right.
No, wait, why don't you like him?
He tried to control me.
Oh, that's right. He did control me.
He didn't control you? I thought he controlled everyone.
Well, he got me.
He was kind of an ass, honestly.
I mean, it was self-defense. We were pushing him the wrong way.
Does anyone want to help me get bacon and a pig?
I'll go get your damn bacon. Iliana, you want to come with me?
I'll go. Sure.
I thought you might want to.
If they have any smaller pigs for sale, if you could pick up a pig too. I just want to see if it likes to give chase and, do some hunting.
Darn shame to step away from you guys, but
wouldn't it? I think it might be better to have it learn how to actually hunt instead of hunting.
All right, domesticated pig.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not much of a hunt there.
Plenty of small game.
Yeah.
Here's 5 gold. Do I remember? Oh, we got it for free last time, didn't we? The bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's 5 gold. However many whether it be a pound or two or whatever, however many pounds that is, unless it's more than 5. We need no more than 5 pounds. Keep the rest for spending, get some drinks on me since I can't be in town with y'all.
All right.
And I'll give Locke 5 gold. Which I will deduct from my thingamabob. I do love the add remove currency feature on D&D Beyond. It is pretty legit. Makes it simple.
Wait, what's that? I've been doing this manually.
No, you can do it. I mean, it is manual, but it just it does the math for you when you
mathing. Oh wow, okay. I'll have to figure this out. Hey, do you guys want to spend the next 15 minutes of the stream teaching me how to use D&D?
Best episode ever.
Okay.
Then I'll do the recap. Last week, a thing was born, and we did a D&D Beyond tutorial. That's all.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. So, you guys are going to get some bacon from Corbin? Yes?
And I'm going to set up camp just outside his farm.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Unless you guys have anything particular you want to ask him, he'd be more than happy to give you guys some more bacon. But if you want to actually talk to him, we can certainly do that.
Not I'm.
No? Locke?
He's a pig farmer. What I asked? Actually, just a quick question.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing to do with anything. More curious about the area. Are there any? Do you have to worry about any predators around here with your pigs, or wolves, or anything in the area?
I mean,
foxes maybe, or
is not so much foxes. I think Elliot has some problems with foxes on occasion with his chickens, but they don't come screw around with the hogs.
Screwing hogs, predators.
Cockatrice.
Steven, it's like the lowest hanging fruit. It's not even like...
We're better than that.
Sorry, Randy.
You're just cherry picking words and like... not even...
Yep.
I've been day drinking again.
Yeah, it's...
the occasional wolf, but, we've done a pretty good job here at Vadras ourselves, putting out torches to protect the borders. Mute yourself, damn it. I can't.
Yeah, this is there it is. Yeah, there we go. Finally.
So we put torches out, and we have people do patrols. So for the most part, not too many problems.
It's good to hear. We've been traveling a bit, and I've heard some noises in the night, and I just was a bit concerned about what's going on in the area while we're still exploring a bit.
Sure. I mean, the further you get out, the less I can, guarantee your safety.
Right.
Who knows what's out there? Yeah.
I understand. Yes, we went into a couple things, but wasn't too terrible. I do really appreciate the bacon and the hospitality as well.
Of course. I mean, the more protection we have, the better. It's not like we have, we're kind of fending for ourselves out here, even though we're paying to have somebody else do it.
Right. Yes. Situation is, not as advantageous as I would have assumed upon arrival, but I've learned a lot in the last week.
Hey, we've made it here a year. You'd be okay for... Yeah, we've made it here at least a year, so you got at least another, 49, 50 weeks ahead of you.
Right. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate the bacon and the information. I know Llennoc would appreciate it very much as well. In fact, I wanted to take a couple gold pieces for your trouble.
Oh, are you sure? It really is no trouble at all.
I'm quite sure.
Oh.
I'm going
Thank
to
you.
put 2 gold in his hand.
Oh, thank you. That's quite generous. Yeah, you know. But
Absolutely.
the supply run's not really going anywhere. I haven't really had anywhere to send bacon, so I don't mind at all.
Well, of course, but that makes everything difficult the whole way over. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of all this. We should get back
I hope
out
so.
there.
All right, well,
Thank
good
you very
luck.
much.
Stay safe. Yeah,
Absolutely.
next time you
Take
come
care.
through, just swing by, all right?
I will. Take care.
All right. You guys head out with your 5 pounds of bacon.
God, guys, we're bacon rich.
Can I try and pet this little Drake?
Just be careful there. Do you want me to put in a good word for you first?
Yeah, please, in that weird language you were speaking.
Sure. I'll tell him that you are a grand thespian from overseas, and that so on and so forth. I'll turn to the Drake.
This Drake is a big fan of the arts.
Yeah.
You don't tell him he's a friend, don't bite his fingers. You tell him his backstory. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Nice. No, I'll turn to the Drake and say something entirely different. I like bolstering Derik there. So.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'd like to scratch behind his sweet little blue ear.
So be
Horn.
wary of this one. He should be okay. If he makes any sudden moves, though, you can defend yourself. But otherwise, I think he's just going to try and give you some love. So there you have it. We'll see, Draconic.
Okay. So, because the Drake was forewarned, he seems a little bit tentative at first, but then as you kind of give him scooches, they start to kind of nestle up to you and seem pretty friendly. Yeah.
Oh, do you think it wants a Bardson berry, you guys?
No.
No, it only eats meat.
Are you sure it only eats meat, or is it
Yes.
just bonds?
Yes, it just eats meat.
Fine.
Thank you anyway, though, Derik.
I mean, I'll take a Bardston berry if you have an extra.
No, it's only for animals.
Pino will just lick down.
Is Guillermo out? I'll hand him a Bardson berry.
No, Guillermo's in his study.
Oh. Okay, he's solving more proofs, I assume.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing the daily Sudoku.
Oh, we should probably introduce Guillermo to our new little friend.
Oh, you're right.
Well, Guillermo was there when he was born. He was helped birth him.
You know.
He had his little surgical beak mask.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'll pull Guillermo out, and I don't know how this would work because Guillermo has no scent and no no discernible. But it might. I mean, it would be good to introduce them to each other.
That there is Guillermo, a fine friend to us. I believe he's Pepino.
Yes.
Is Guillermo in fact an owl, or is it one of those magics that creates Guillermo, or is he a different type of creature altogether?
Guillermo is whatever he wants to be. He might change his form, but...
Are you fucking kidding me? He's not a real owl?
He is a real owl.
Fucking with us this whole time?
Right now he's a real owl.
Elzaris, you hearing this shit?
Nice.
I'm just looking for a to-go cup, Derik, please.
Nice.
Derik,
brand.
Derik, whatever you believe is real is real. That's what I've known about you. If you think Pepino is a real owl, he absolutely is.
Pepino's a fucking owl?
Not Pepino, sorry. That's like the third time tonight.
That's amazing.
If you think Guillermo.
3 names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that there is Guillermo. He might change forms. I don't know if there's any way you can sense him, but he's a friend.
He'll always look very similar to how he looks now.
Right.
To an owl.
Yeah.
And I'll scritch behind its ear. Or behind
Kitty
its
alert.
No.
We have Locke over there demonstrating.
Yeah. All right.
Then I'm gonna let it run around.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll run around the field a little bit.
If I pull out my orb and throw it, will it retrieve the orb? Like, does it play
was
catch?
just-
Does it play fetch?
Little known fact:
Referencing,
drakes have the ability to
I mean-
consume magic. Son of a. Yeah.
You are good at training things that aren't actually animals and making people believe they are actually animals.
No, Guillermo is he's an owl. He's a real owl.
Does he poop?
Do you want to see him poop?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have Guillermo like fly up, do a little poop.
Is this going in the recap? 'Cause-
Yeah, it's one of his many tricks.
Okay. So as Guillermo is flying around and pooping,
He's gonna do it. Sorry, he's gonna do it right between Derek's feet, real close.
He just dives in to make
Yeah.
sure that he gets. Yep. You throw your orb, and the little drake kind of runs after it, but instead of fetching it, it's sort of like as the orb is coming down from the air, it kind of turns around and bats it back towards you with its tail.
Okay.
What the fuck? It plays baseball.
Fine work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, good Drake, and then I'll just give it some.
Have we named this Drake yet?
oh no, not
Because
yet, Derek.
It's
No.
got to be. Okay.
What do we think about
Francis.
naming it? Oh, sorry, Francis. I vote.
Bryce Harper.
I think something cuter. Like, what about do you want it to have like a simple name, or do you want it to have like a full name?
Skittles.
I think
Probably
I
a
think
singular name like Steel or something like
Okay,
that.
so-
with
so
Italian.
nothing like, I don't know, like Galileo Humpkins, or like,
Oh,
I don't
something a
know.
little cooler, I think. A little more edgy, perhaps.
what about Durango?
Oh, cooler still.
Okay. So not like oatmeal or
well, probably.
I don't know.
Omelet.
Oh, that's no. That hurts too much. I've got one.
Yeah. What is it?
Derek Drakeson.
All right,
Said
I'm
that
gonna go. We're locking Iliana back.
While they're having that conversation, Iliana is going to, as we're walking back. So, Locke, you've been a bit quiet about this creature. What's your opinion?
My opinion is we're in even greater danger now than we were before.
Well,
I'm not in no
that's a
particular
little
hurry to get
extreme.
back.
I wasn't going that extreme, but so you
not
think...
from the Drake.
Oh, okay.
From the Drake's creator.
Oh,
Whoever left it there was expecting to find it there, and
but why would they leave
would
it
have
there
gone
for so
back
long?
by now.
I mean, if you had a magical egg, though, wouldn't you keep it with you? Would you just hide it in the forest?
I'm thinking its creator couldn't move it. This is a very large egg. I mean, it's larger than
It
Pepino,
wasn't that heavy.
and it could barely lift it. It's 4 feet tall, 2 feet wide. Let's say the
So do you think it was a gnome that made the egg?
right. Perhaps it was a gnome. Could Pepino have lifted that? No, no way. He would have had to have left it. And by now,
Wouldn't you think that whoever it was would have put some kind of protection around it, like some kind of I know if I had something precious to me that was a little rare, I would, if I couldn't lift it and I need to leave it somewhere, I would make sure that there was some kind of protection around it. If I just had it sitting out in the open.
so you're thinking someone is going around this island, putting drake eggs in the woods, and then abandoning them to what? Cause chaos? I mean, imagine just seriously, for a moment, a bunch of drakes running around the island would make things even more dangerous than they are already. And these things are hungry for meat. They'll take whatever they can get, like a wild animal. So...
I mean, we've only came across one egg, though.
That's
but
so
we've
far. We
only
haven't been very far.
That's true. It is just kind of strange that it was kind of left by its lonesome out in the middle of nowhere.
Very strange. I mean, if you'd attended to keep it, you would have just had it in your home, right? You need to feed it meat as soon as it hatches to imprint upon you. So
I mean, look at how they just kind of fawned all over it.
true.
Gave it a name, wrapped it in some swaddling clothes. The accent's really weird this evening. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's been a tough time. None of us are who we seem. Anyways, yeah, it's bizarre. If I can only assume it would take a fair amount of magical prowess to create this energy, time, resources. No one is just popping out drake eggs everywhere. Right? That can't be easy. So why do it at all?
The process.
Neither do I. Perhaps we should talk to Pepino about this. I'm curious about what it would take to create one, and maybe pick his brain about why someone would just abandon one in the woods.
Not saying that I don't, but would you trust his information?
Maybe just ask him about how to make one then. Maybe you can draw our own conclusions. Because you're right, I don't know that they're thinking entirely logically at the moment. They're wrapped up in this thing. And while this creature may not have psionic powers, it clearly does actually have a hold on them, in a way.
Yeah, for sure, they're phoning.
I just walked all this way to fetch bacon for the damn thing, is what I'm saying. Whenever they're fawning all over it.
I mean, I haven't felt any kind of pull.
Neither have I.
So, let's
do you have any elven
back a
blood?
bit.
Because I know that can prevent some sort of, and you do have sort of an elvish look about you. But you were kind of glowy that time.
Do all else glow? I'm helpful.
Some of them do.
That's what you're going for.
Well, I'm just saying that elven blood gives me certain resistance to magical charms. Perhaps you and I are somehow immune. Derik seemed to have resisted it for a time. I'll be curious to see what he's like when we get back. We probably should have brought him with us.
So backtracking a bit here, you said a bit ago that we're all not what we seem. Are you not what you seem?
No, absolutely not. Who is? I was more referring to the situation with the Elias Assembly not being what they seem. We just got done talking to the Big Pharma about that. And also, I don't think the Resistance is what we've been shown at all.
I feel like I'm pretty. No, I agree. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yes. I'll be curious to find out more.
And hope the Drake doesn't kill us all.
Or whatever made it. I guess we'll find out. I did pick up a neat spell, though. Itching to try it if enemy spellcasters around.
What kind of spell did you pick up?
It's a spell that can create complete and total silence. Which you would think would be sort of the opposite thing a bard would want to do, but when dealing with an enemy spellcaster...
How many times can you use that spell?
A few times.
Might
More coffee.
come in handy on some of our trips, honestly.
Yeah, I wonder how well Derik can resist it. Let's find out.
They can get a bit chatty, the Waterman can. A lot more chatty than the people I used to, to travel with. Of course, they're not. They're also not, you know, saying chants or, you know. Anyways.
Right, more of that military style, but with a religious twist upbringing you'd mentioned.
Yes.
I spilled coffee on myself again. Jesus fucking Christ.
God!
You guys are a mess tonight. What the heck?
It was quite, you know, it was my life. Ever since I was a child.
And now you're here and your life is your own. No one but you to monitor yourself. It must be a strange feeling.
It's a good
Total
feeling.
freedom. You could do anything.
Oh, I mean, I
You
still
know how hard it was to get here. They're not going to just show up, right? Probably. At least not anytime soon.
Boats still come in. I mean, but they'd have to still find me on the island, I guess.
True.
But no, it was. I guess I haven't really thought of it.
Maybe you get to find out something new about yourself while we're here.
Victoria.
I did pick up the violin. I got that on my way over. I didn't play the violin before now. I just picked it up on a whim.
And interested in maybe helping you with that. I'm familiar with the fingering.
Sure you are.
It's like bowling. Yeah.
Iliana kind of quickens her steps to keep walking.
Awesome.
I can't even drink my
our
coffee.
viewers have no
Straight.
idea what we're laughing at either. But we'll fill them in. We're commenting on how Steven holds his butt.
Okay. And it perfectly lined up with how somebody fingers their instrument. Yeah.
It did too.
Nice.
Nothing weird here.
Look at that, yeah.
Nothing strange to weird. Okay. Whew. All right.
Awesome.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So you guys make your way back, and you find Elzaris, who is kind of fiddling with one of her daggers off to one side, watching the other three play
Baseball.
play fetch, baseball, Quidditch. They're playing Quidditch with the Drake. Yeah. Seems to be throwing back the thing with their tail. Yeah.
Viewers, it's not Quidditch. We don't want to get a cease and desist from Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not Quidditch.
Get
Quidditch.
Lennoc. I've thought of a few more
Vadras.
names.
Nice.
Can we name the bird Quidditch?
Awesome, Randy.
Lennoc, what do you think about the name Buttons?
Oh, I don't know. It's already adorable enough itself, but when it gets bigger, it's
then
gonna
it'll be
want
funny. It'll be fun. It'll be funny to get like. I don't know.
Here's what I'm thinking. So, Eden, or Akron, or Zovos, or
What about
Ivory.
Menace?
Akron. Let's just only go with towns in Ohio for
Columbus.
Columbus. Oh my
Yeah.
Columbus.
You want me to list them all off because I am in Ohio.
That's awesome, Randy. What was that, Pepino?
Oh, I was just listing
Towns in Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We
If you name him
cross
after the
river
Buckeyes,
and
he's
call it
gonna
Wheeling.
die. I just want you to know.
Let me think.
It is blue, right? It's blue.
Right.
It's
Name
blue.
it something to go along with its color, like azure.
What about cheddar?
See, Llennoc just sort of like.
Okay, fine. Okay, this one actually is a little. What about bandit? That's actually a little intimidating. Or do you want
Oh,
it more?
Is it?
I kind of like that one, if I'm being honest.
Let me sleep on it. Let's sleep on it, and we'll see. That
It's
way
not
we can...
a fucking pillow, Llennoc. It's a
It's so
living creature.
Okay. So now that we finished the bacon quest, are we?
Milestone XP.
Meow meow, kitty.
Okay.
Oh,
so
they're
let's,
back. Over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Iliana's so happy to be back. That's
Yeah.
the best.
All right. Are
Guys,
you guys?
you're still gathering around the wee one.
Yeah, I mean it's a baby. You know, we gotta train it. Why are you so concerned about it? Us caring about it?
I'm not concerned with the caring. I'm just, I just asked a question.
Me too. Okay, well, I don't know. Where do you guys want to head now that we've got food and we've got another party member?
What time of the day is it in the town, Victoria?
Give him to me.
At this point, it's probably a little bit early evening. You know, you probably would have gotten there late afternoon, but with the birth in the middle of the road, it kind of pushed it to.
Should we maybe down for the night in the town and then leave tomorrow morning?
We certainly
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want. We've got the bacon. We have the
Yeah,
power.
we have the bacon. We have the power. You know, nobody can stop us.
Haha.
Okay,
Right, let's rest up and get back to Jerasa.
yeah, let's do it.
You bet Jerasa.
Okay. All right. So you guys bed down for the evening, and you guys are all staying outside of town, right? None of you are going into town to stay.
Yeah, we'll stay outside of the town.
Okay.
I would once again ask if we can stay in Pepino's hole for the night.
And I would once again have to remind you that it's a 1 hour lease.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like it at Pepino's hole, huh?
I mean,
It
it's
was
wonderful.
really soft in there.
It's just so comfy. There's something for everyone.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna do whatever I can as far as training goes to help
okay.
Llennoc train the Drake.
Okay.
Just like simple commands. You know, sit, come. I don't know. Does it know these, like, does it follow his commands inherently?
It's going to take some training, but it certainly helps that he can speak Draconic. So, yeah. I mean, if you want to help him do it, then I would say he'll get to do it at an advantage, since you have background knowing about drakes.
During downtime tonight, as we're getting ready, then Pepino, I'll probably check in and with anyone around the campfire that wants to listen and be part of the conversation as to what even though it'll take a while and it was just born, what we might want to train this Drake in.
Clearly, he has an aptitude for sports.
Yeah. I think we should train it to assist us in manners of combat, probably. Also,
Is
how
that
to hunt.
ethical?
Yeah, entirely.
Perhaps I have a better idea. How about we have Guillermo teach it mathematics?
That's not a bad idea.
We can start with something safer and smaller, maybe, and then work up to once they get a little
yeah.
bigger for the combat.
Yeah, we'll have it. We should teach it how to. First off, we should teach it how to hunt for itself. Well, the only problem with that is then it might eat someone's cat or dog or something.
We don't have any. Oh.
We wouldn't
Great.
want that. Actually, maybe we should teach it not to hunt. Maybe we should just teach it to eat only what we give it. I think
But
that
then
would be
we
safer.
have to hunt. I mean, it's going to end up eating a lot.
I think
Unless you
Yeah.
teach it,
Right.
unless you teach it to hunt on command. Well, only when we.
Right.
Yeah, but there might be someone close to us that we don't know about that has a dog or whatever.
Then we eat the dog or the cat.
No.
Have you never had dog before?
Is no one else like freaked out by
I'm
that
just
question?
listening like, oh, we're I'm
no
waiting
one-
to weigh in.
No one else is freaking out.
Oh,
I mean,
I've never had.
Locke, I don't know, Locke, have you ever eaten a dog before?
I mostly ate fish.
That's not what I.
Never, no.
Is that a normal question to anyone else? I just need to know that.
Well,
In other cultures, we should
right.
just.
I mean, if times are hard, then you got to eat what you got to, what's around, what you can find.
Sure, but I'd rather eat a plant than a dog. I'd rather eat my own shirt than a dog.
What if you don't know if the plants are poisonous or not?
Then you just try a little
I can
bit.
say that I've had dog before, and it's not that bad. It's little.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
it's not that big of a deal. It's just
Is
a dog.
no one else freaking out about this?
Lenny, I'm still.
Wouldn't Elzara's for sure be like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I'm trying not to speak
Yeah.
too much for her, but yeah.
yeah.
She is, she certainly, I don't believe, has ever had dog before.
All right. I'm laying down a ground rule right now. No one is eating dog as long as I'm around.
I can say if we get to a point where we need some food,
You realize pigs are smarter than dogs, and we've been eating them this whole time.
thank you, Derik. Why am I agreeing with Derik?
This is the level of madness.
Wow.
Do you guys actually? Do you guys actually think pigs? Does Derik actually? Yeah, Derik would think a pig is smarter than a dog. Iliana,
Scientifically, they are smarter than dogs. But yes,
but you
Derik
guys don't
believes
know that.
Derik
Derek doesn't
believes
know that.
whatever the fuck he wants to believe.
How the fuck does Derek know that?
I just hope it never comes down to me having to choose such a thing, but I can't imagine eating a dog.
Back to my point. I just think we should train it to not eat other people's pets.
Dogs? Well, I think that's fine. It's just we shouldn't eat other people's property.
Yeah, right. Let's see how specifically we can train it. We can train it to hunt without, attacking things that are near homes or near people and such. Then
No,
I don't mind that.
I don't
But
know.
if it can't
I
handle
just
that,
I think it might be easier to teach it just to eat what we give it than to teach it to hunt specific things.
Is that a realistic thing for it to have as it grows, though?
What?
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
not-
can
right.
we train a drake that well? I don't know very much about drakes.
Well, no, we would just discipline it if it hunted without, like.
oh,
Like
Pepino,
pick
It
it
gets
up
a
and
little
try and look at
uncomfortable.
its genitals.
Wait. Why
Oh.
does that? Why does that? You guys have never like
No.
trained a dog before, or like
what
trained?
is the biggest creature that you've trained before, Pepino?
I mean, I helped train horses. Those are pretty big.
But they're also not vicious.
I mean, horses can be pretty fucking vicious. Does this thing look vicious to
Where are
you?
you getting your knowledge of training the drake?
Of training the drake? I've read a few books on it. I have a thing for exotic animals.
Insight check.
nice.
Sure. I mean, I know a lot about drakes. I rolled like a
18.
28 or something.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty high. Yeah.
I rolled like, yeah. I mean, I don't have to roll because I'm not lying. So, like, I'm not.
So yeah, you get a good idea that he very much believes what he's saying. Yeah.
I think I've got a decent handle from my Sage background check separately from that too. I think. I can't quite remember what I rolled, but not a 28. Well, I think that I think there's time. Let's see how we can train it and what it can do. I think letting it hunt is important for such a creature.
All right.
Pepino,
Yeah.
what is the age cycle of a drake? You know, how long does it take a drake to become full? Are we getting into like a 20-year training regimen here?
Well, they live for quite a while.
I'm not sure. Let me. What I know.
Knowledge?
Well, give me a moment to recall. No, I need to ask Victoria.
Yeah, I'm
would
working
know.
on it.
I would know. I absolutely would know. I don't know, Victoria. How long do they live in this universe?
Well, the resources I've been using don't have an age.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll say 20. They'll live 20.
Yeah. We'll just say that for now. Yeah.
20. They live 20 halfling years. Or sorry, 20 gnomish years.
Wait, what's a gnomish year?
I don't know. I
What's
read
the
it, and that's what the
difference?
book said. It said 20 gnomish years.
Fuck. Wait, that's all they live?
Yeah.
They
20
have that
years.
short of a lifespan?
I mean, it's 20
years.
years.
Is a long time.
Yeah.
Is it for a drake?
That's probably half the time that you'll be alive.
It's half the
I'm
time I'll
lucky.
be alive. Oh, I'm like 35 right now, so
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting you're not 8.
yeah.
I keep thinking you're a precocious child with facial
I'm like the
hair.
only person in this group with like a full-on. Oh no, Locke also has a beard, but I have like a full-on bushy beard.
Yeah.
Maybe Iliana does. No, it's just-
That's awesome.
See how I didn't make a comment about a bush or anything?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I hadn't even thought about it, and now it's out there.
Shame on us. Yeah.
Pepino's face is covered in pubes. Okay.
While this combat is going on,
They're-
Iliana is going to be looking at the ground for like a sharp rock.
Okay.
Can you make a perception check? Or...
Yeah, just make a quick perception check.
Iliana's gonna put an end to this whole thing.
Nice.
Well, that's
She's
only a
gonna
7.
brain the baby.
Victoria.
A 7. Okay.
Yeah.
You find several rocks. Nothing particularly sharp, but some with some bit of an edge. But you probably have to sharpen it for it to can be considered sharp.
Okay. All right.
They live.
You know what? I'm going to take one of my javelins. This will probably use up one. I'm going to use one of my javelins, and she's going to start kind of like you'll just see her. Anyone in the party will just see her just kind of like scratching on the back of her. Kind of like it looks like she's just like absent-mindedly just on the new shield, just kind of like scratching on the back of it.
Are you just writing your name on it? I don't know.
Well, you can't see.
Property.
Nice.
I'm writing on the back of it. You can't see the back of it.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. Are you writing your name on it?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Property of Iliana, hands off.
Pepino, how dangerous do you think this drake is going to be to us? Does it pose a
Oh,
threat
to us? Not dangerous
Yes.
at all. Not dangerous. at all.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, just don't fucking like bite it, and it won't bite you back. Like, just treat
You
it.
didn't have to swear at me. I wasn't gonna bite it.
Just saying.
I would.
I know you
I
get
would
nibbly
bite
there,
it.
so I don't want you to.
Why would you just win at Derek's?
What's it?
It's the best day.
They're fully grown after 10 years. They live up to 200.
Okay.
Oh,
You had 10% of the total there. Okay, so let's just.
No,
let's
okay. No, first off, out of character.
I didn't have that info.
I told whatever the actual age is. I told
Right.
you.
200 years, Pepino. My.
Wait, so we agreed now that we are going to drop all questing and just spend the next.
We'll be
10
back in 10 years. Yeah.
training.
You guys would know though that it grows to the two of you would know that it grows to full size in about 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
big
It grows
boy.
very quickly. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a
Interesting.
huge dog when it's a puppy, and it's just like knocking your whole house over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Victoria, don't pretend you know what I'm talking about. You've never had a dog.
Oh, yeah. Never.
All right, well, if we're restocked and ready for rest, back to Jerasa in the morning.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
And any of
Does
you
someone
have...
need to keep watch on this bird?
Yeah, I'm going
Right?
to. Well, I'm going to keep watch. I'll keep first watch.
I'm gonna call it a bird. I can't help it.
Nice. I'll take third, but I'll sleep next to, try and sleep next to our Drake friend.
I'll take second again.
So I will say.
I'll take first with Iliana.
Okay, perfect. So unless there's something in particular you guys want to do on your watches, I'll say you guys are actually close enough into town that you're within the perimeter of the torches and the perimeter watch that the town has, because they do it outside of the actual town. So you don't necessarily see anything. You're pretty well protected. Yeah, you guys got close enough that it's no big deal. So
Okay.
I would like to run into town really quick, and if it's
Sure.
possible, buy a bandana to use as a collar.
For
For-
bandit.
Yeah.
To use as a collar. Where in the?
Or a cloth that I can use to,
Sure. Okay.
like a scarf,
okay.
or like even like.
Okay. Without even rolling, so I will say that you go into town and realize that it's probably there really isn't anywhere to buy something like that, but you happen to run into Cora, Balthazar on the street, and you know, you guys are just chatting a little bit about, you know, that you've made it back safe and how thankful she is, and you ask her if there's somewhere that you can buy one, and she's like, no, but I do have a few back at the
Oh my goodness.
bakery. Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'd be happy. Yeah, oh, of course. I mean, you know,
Okay.
I don't need all that finery here. So she pulls out a cute little green sort of scarf, little like head scarf that she would want.
Thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
You're so welcome. I'm sure you folks will be back through here at some point. And, just do me a favor.
Yeah.
Just let my son know that you know, we're glad that he's doing all right, and that we'll be into Jerasa when we get a chance, when it's a little bit more safe.
Sure thing. Is there anything you want me to bring him, or do like a note, a letter, or you just want me to relay that message?
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, just give me 1 second. She'll pull out a little piece of parchment and write out a little bit of a note and seal it and hand it to you. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thank you again. And yeah, we hope to see you soon.
Of course. And she'll send you off with a couple of loaves of freshly baked bread from that morning.
My goodness.
Be super safe. All right.
Of course. And then when she's not looking, I'll leave like a gold, like just on the counter.
Okay. All right. Yeah. She doesn't
And
have
while
a very high perception. Yeah.
While they're off and I'm watching the bird, I'm going to be eyeing it sort of nervously.
The bird.
I'm just saying
wings.
to Drake. No, listen. To Derik, it will always be the bird because he's an idiot and it has a beak. But I will be.
It doesn't have wings though, does it?
No.
No wings.
No.
You're
Okay.
giving Derik way too much.
Okay.
credit.
Yeah.
I will be writing a note, and then sealing it and with whatever I can and keeping it to myself.
Okay. Perfect. So you get that written, and Pepino makes it back to you guys in the morning. Anyone else doing anything before you head off?
I'll tie the little scarf around his little neck. Just give it some style.
It's a beautiful green paisley scarf.
Yeah.
And chiffon. Yeah. It's very nice. All right. So you guys head back towards Jerasa. It is a 7-day journey.
Wow.
And I will say, I'm gonna just roll all of them at once. Do you guys want to roll? Is there one person in particular that's sort of keeping an eye out for the group? Is anyone doing anything on the trip that they want to have?
Pepino, our main lookout person, or is he too short? And you're rolling.
Well, you're all on horses. Yeah.
Not
You're rolling
Llennoc.
six D9s. Is that right?
Steven's size doesn't matter. Okay, I can.
Oh. Okay. Tell that to Doug Flutie, man.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. You guys talk about what you're gonna do. I'll be right there.
Flutie.
Of course, the famous gnomish warrior who was not drafted to fight in the arena.
Yeah.
He had to play for the Canadian military for a while. Oh, shit.
So sorry, was I supposed to roll? I don't know, Victoria left.
Yeah, 69.
She's gone.
Yeah, she's out.
She's done with us. I can't blame her.
All right, yeah. I wipe my hands of you. Yeah. Oh.
That's quite enough.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
I locked
Were
my
there a
husband
couple?
out.
Oh, I thought there was
Nice.
probably a couple of gators humping in your front yard.
No. I locked my husband
Still
out.
in
He
her
cursed
attic.
me.
In her attic.
She
All
likes
right, were
her
you guys getting
imaginary
into
husband.
Yeah. Okay. Were you guys doing anything in particular on the?
I'm just going to
Training.
try and help
Yeah.
Pepino if that gives him any advantage or anything. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So you would know that because you speak Draconic, it would probably be better if he helped you.
Mhm.
Only because it understands Draconic.
Oh, with
Yeah.
training. I'm sorry. I thought we
Yeah.
were doing
Yes.
perception stuff. Yeah. I'll definitely.
Oh,
look
I'm
to-
sorry. Perception. Oh, I thought you were saying. Okay.
No, my fault.
We're good.
I missed the thing.
Nope.
Okay. What kind of role should I do then for training?
Okay. So Pepino can make the perception check, right?
I'm gonna have Guillermo
And then,
actually do them.
Okay. Guillermo can do it, and then you can make your animal handling checks just with advantage.
Just one roll.
Give me 3. We'll just do
3.
the
Do
average.
you want me to add them all together, or do you want them separately?
Separate is fine.
Okay. First one is 17.
Ooh, juicy.
Okay.
Second one is 22.
Ooh.
And the third one is 12.
Okay. All right.
And Pepino, I'm Llenoc's probably going to propose.
Propose?
If anything, yeah. Will you better be?
Wow.
I do.
I know this is fast. Yeah.
I mean, also
I thought you
with
never
them
asked.
admiring each other when they sleep, so.
Perfect.
This group is fucked up.
For real. We are misfits for real. That the first 2 things we work on to maybe be stay and fetch.
Yeah.
And I know we probably can't do 2 at once. We have to train one thing at a time, right? I have no
Right.
idea how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I typically do do one at a time.
Okay.
So.
So maybe stay first, so we can keep it out of trouble while it's. Well, what do you think, Pepino? And anyone? I'm saying-
I think stay and come would be the 2 best ones.
Okay.
So then you can control it in case of a stressful situation.
Nice. Okay, let's do. Come here first.
Okay.
Reword that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Coldplay is such a good name.
All right. Animal handling with advantage is still only a 5.
a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was terrible.
He was only born a couple of days ago. He's being a little bit ornery on the trip. You're not quite sure. He's done it a couple of times in a row, but you're not quite sure if it's really stuck.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And then Pepino, along your trip, it's rather uneventful. You guys do pass the giant egg that you had left in the trail on the first day, and
Wait,
then on
That's not Coldplay?
What?
I thought the giant egg was Coldplay. We saw another egg?
No. It's Coldplay's egg.
Oh,
Coldplay is on the horse.
oh.
You don't name the egg and the drake. The drake has a name.
No, I thought we passed the egg like it was still there, like there was an egg still there. I misheard.
it's an
the spot
eggshell.
where-
It's the broken.
Oh,
yeah.
Derek, get a grip.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
The
then
eggshell is named Bandit.
Yeah.
And then I would say on the third day, you noticed out like what looked like a group of sea otters out on just past the shoreline. And with the sea otters, you recognize that there were some fish people out there. Will you just make a history check for me?
Sure.
Wait, what are you seeing?
We'll find out if he sees it.
I rolled a... Oh, I'm proficient in history. 18.
18. Okay, yeah. So, you have, although these people, these fish people are not from any part of the area that you lived in Vasserel, you recognize them as Lokatha. So they're actually, let's do it this way. You see these little fish people?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
More
they're
fish
kinda
than
hot.
people. Nice.
Yeah, they're more
Little
fish than
flipper
people.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iliana would definitely eat those.
They're pretty big. No, they're not on shore, but they definitely, you see them out there with a group of sea otters.
Now
on the
I
third
worry that we have to make sure Iliana doesn't try and eat whatever the fuck we run into.
And any
We've never had
sentient
owlbear before? Like, no, I fucking haven't had owlbear before.
Owlbear is probably pretty fucking good though.
All right. But other than that, you guys don't see necessarily anything out of the ordinary. And you make your way on the last day. You're making your way through, and you start to hit the edge of the ruined parts of the original part of Jerasa. Before you know, you hit the bridge that goes over the river that goes into the proper part of town. So, is there anything you guys want to do before you prepare to go into town?
I think two things that Llennoc might do. So I've heard a lot of wonderful names here, and Iliana and Locke, tell me if you want to, and Elxaris, you've been so quiet on the matter. Let me know if there's anything, any vote that you want to put in. But I think the name that stuck the most is Bandit.
Oh,
I really like that.
that's good.
Seems to respond well when each of you call them Bandit. So Bandit, and I'll look around.
I had a horse named Bandit once.
Oh, that's
died.
delightful. Oh,
Oh shit!
hopefully not eaten by a drake.
Hopefully not eaten by its owner.
Yeah.
Locke, I don't know if you have much invested in this, but what do you think of Bandit?
I think it's actually pretty accurate. Yeah. You look fine.
I like it. Elxaris.
She'll kind of look at you. and
She
I
wants to
will,
name it Coldplay.
She wants to name it like money or something. She wants to name it like...
Bling.
To-go cup.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not very
Yeah, bling,
elegant,
yeah.
but yeah, I suppose if everyone else likes it. We did find it on our way to kill some bandits, so.
Right, I like it. All
We
right.
stole it.
Right, even more appropriate. Bandit it is. So the other thing is, if we're heading back into town here, they're gonna want to lay some claim on this beautiful creature, and I can't have any of that. So, any thoughts on what we can do here to get Bandit in without having to claim them?
I think the easiest thing would be to just walk in like there's nothing out of the ordinary. And if anyone says anything, we'll politely tell them to not harass us. And that should work.
And they don't know that we're still training it. They can think that it's just a pet.
Well, it is a pet. Right.
All right. Jeez, I don't have any. I don't got nothing that can.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We don't need to assume, guys. We don't need to assume the worst in people.
It's only a problem if you make it a problem.
What would be my experience here with I don't know. I guess I've been here for my experience here. So, what kind of enforcement? What kind of forces do they have here to enforce? Like, if they wanted to take bandit, do they have like a crap ton of people to take it?
Well, you guys really only spent about a day and a half in the city. I mean, you knew that they have sort of the commanders of the mercenaries of the assembly, and you know that there is a local government that's been set up, and that there, are town's guard that were in town, but you don't really know like the numbers, how they're trained, anything like that. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to stay out here.
Are you sure? I mean, what are they gonna say? Like, give me your pet?
They might. This is the assembly. They were pretty clear about checking us on the way out. I'm sure they'll check us on the way in.
Can I? Oh, sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
Oh, I was gonna say, we didn't like sign anything, did we? When we left.
When you left, you guys did declare everything that you brought with you, so they know everything that you say that you left the city with. So they'll know everything that you bring in that you did not have originally.
Okay. Well, then they're gonna steal all the fucking items we just got too. So I don't think we need to. Like, if we're worried they're gonna pat us down. No, but like it's not. At no point did they say they would take anything we found. Right?
What if we send one person in with one item of that's not too important? Yeah. See what they do. Then they can just kind of leave. Oh, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Then they can leave and come back and let us know.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
I can do it.
Oh, well, no. Let's just say that. Kind of looking at Iliana and Locke and Pepino.
Let's just really just dive into this and just send in Derik. It'll be fine.
Maybe Pepino or Locke, you're so good. Don't bring anything important, but just maybe something that's different. Maybe a pound of bacon. See how fussy they get about that.
Sure, Locke, you wanna go together?
Sure. Yeah. I
Okay.
think that sounds like a grand idea.
I appreciate you too.
Give us a half a pound. We don't want to lose a full pound of bacon.
You're right. What am I thinking? And I'll cut out about half a pound of bacon and put it in its own wrapper. Yeah, give it to you.
Okay. So,
Iliana, hang on to this. I'm gonna hand her the immovable rod.
Oh.
You need her to hang on to it. It'll just float in one spot. It can't be moved.
She did.
Okay, so I know that Llennoc had taken some money from Fenn's home, right? And then which one of you guys took the money that they gave you at the? I know I don't have the amount for you. But...
I put that in there, so
okay.
I have it in my pouch unless anyone else wanted to lay claim, but I entered it in my D&D Beyond, so
that's fine.
Okay.
I don't want to double whammy.
Okay. So just you guys just have you don't have the immovable rod obviously, but you guys just have your magic items that you picked up and nothing else like really extra. Oh, and you have like the spice pouch and
I'm purposefully keeping my Orb of the Sage on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll help if we get into a pickle.
Right.
Sure. I just want to make sure. Was there anything else that you took from like? I know you took the spice pouch and the alchemy jug. Is there anything else that you took from the?
Oh, those I'll leave with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the luggage and
the potion of healing. Actually, I'm gonna keep one potion of healing.
Okay.
And I'll give Llennoc the other one.
All right, you're safe. We'll keep it safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. So you guys, the two of you, approach the main gate while everyone else waits outside, and you see that there's another sort of adventuring party of 5 people that are having their bags like sort of rummaged through by these workers of the assembly. Same people that kind of had you sign the paperwork as you were on your way out. And you make it up there, and they greet you and say, they ask for your names, pull your paperwork, and get to counting everything that you've brought in that you didn't originally have out. And we will get to what happens after that at our next session, since we just after 1 o'clock.
Right.
I know it feels short because we were a little behind, but yeah, it could. Who knows how long that RP could go? So I'm gonna
blame
Fair point.
yeah. So I'm gonna cut us off now, so you guys have a week to think about it. Yeah, awesome. Well, sorry we started late, guys. A little bit of
that was
a Pokemon shirt.
And
yeah.
Woo-hoo. And
nice.
Yeah, so awesome. If so I'll make the outro. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We really appreciate it. Before I tell you about everybody, or like all the places that you can catch us, I will actually send it over to Randy, since we had quite a few shout outs to do tonight.
Randy.
So go Randy, go.
Alrighty, so yes, we had quite a bit of things happening this evening. First of all, huge thanks to Zeltaris for the raid and everybody that came in with them. That was awesome. I really appreciate it. We also had an anonymous gifter give out 3 subs tonight, which was super great. Anonymous person. I assume person. I don't know that. And
it was Guillermo.
Our very own our very own Derik also gifted a sub too. Which was
thanks.
Yeah. We also got a follow from V150N, which I bet is pronounced Vision. And we also got a bunch of bits from For Hollow.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Randy.
Guys. Yeah, thanks, Randy. Oh, super active night. Well, awesome. Well, thank you guys again so much for hanging out with us. Players, thanks for playing this really strange version of Dungeons and Dragons that we've made. Not sure how we got here, but here we are.
That's pretty fucking great, if we're honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as we're all having fun, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
If it's rated in smiles per minute, I think it's really up there.
Well, of course. All right. So if you want to hang out with us in the week, on Tuesday nights, we have our All Evil campaign, which is Kier's Lament. Tasha, who is not here tonight, and myself playing it, and Dan is the DM. And then on Friday nights, and that's from 10 to 1, just like this. Yeah. And then on Friday nights, we have Stormfall, which is our super dramatic D&D game, Good Alliance campaign. Yeah, Steph plays in that one with Dan as the DM, again, from 10 to 1. So yeah, can't wait to see what happens as they enter the city Jerasa next week. Come hang out with us, and we'll see you next Sunday, okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Night.
Bye, guys.
Night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.